Chris would have waited a day, he wouldn't have been pigpen from Peanuts mowing that lawn. Oh my goodness, it was like a dust pile behind him when he was doing it. And we got some much needed rain. Oh my gosh, it's not like terribly a lot, but it's enough. It's good. That corn back there looks so happy getting this rain. So we do need to get back to the house and figure out how to complete this paint job, but we left you off with, we were almost there. Yeah. So that is still in our thought process of how to finish up these walls. But it's a funny story here that when our daughter bought her house, and then right after that, we found this house, they're 10 minutes away from each other. Is that not just a little moment? I mean, before we would have been 40 minutes away from her, so now it's a quick jump in the car and drive over. So this is the way we are traveling over to her house today because Chris is helping her, Chris is putting in 2 ceiling fans at her house. But yes, there's some of these ginormous wind energy turbines on the way to her house, and I'm still just in awe of them. Do y'all have any of these wind turbines in your area? This is the only close by area that we have any of these. But we're pretty lucky because it just happens right around the corner from her house. Literally, we could walk here. They were having a food truck event at the softball baseball diamond, and we got to go with some of her friends and look at little Kendall. Is she not the sweetest? But yes, we're all in line thinking, okay, which food truck do we go to get our lunch from? There's so many yummies. Look at these cookies. Oh my goodness. Death by sugar there, I think.
Hey, say hi.
Hello. What's that?
There we go. Hi.
We decided on that barbecue one because the line was the shortest. So now, he's putting a ceiling fan in her bedroom, and then he's putting one in her family room. So she bought a couple clearance at Home Depot, so that is what when you buy your first home, you're doing everything as cost efficient as you can. And like her home, she just has boxed air conditioners also that go into the window, so it would be nice to have ceiling fans to help circulate the air. So yes, Chris is not electrician by trade. He's just learned things over time of how to do home projects yourself to save money. And of course, I'm here to play with her 3 kittens. One has been taken to, she had 4, but one has been taken to its permanent family now, but she is keeping all 3 of these cuties.
One more to go. The things you do for your daughter.
Love how curious these 3 kittens are. Like, hey, what are you doing? Is it for us? They're so stinking cute. I'm sorry. I hope y'all are animal lovers. Thing about home job projects is, when you took that light down, like, oh, they must have cut a hole and they were too close to a stud. And so now she's going to have a hole to patch. You never know when you get into somebody else's construction. I am an animal lover, but sometimes I do not understand what products I use that attract cats to my head. I don't understand what it is. Is it all the hair, or is it some product that I use? But Frankie here is just having the time of his life in my hair and ended up falling asleep. And then we have Bean here, who thinks every little box, if she fits, she sits. She's just like checking them all out. Like, Which one do I sit in first? So here's the trade. Your dad helps you put in ceiling fans or put ceiling fans in for you. You drive the 10 minutes over and you help us move furniture in because she is stronger than I. She played 3 sports back in her high school days and 2 sports in her college days. So it is nice that she is way stronger than me to help Chris move furniture, especially these weird angles up a steps. We're working and we got it up there. My brother-in-law, when he was over the other day, helped to move my Bowflex tread climber. I didn't get that on video, but that is up in the other spare room. This is just our spare bedroom, and then she did help bring in the pie safe. Oh, look at the pie safe. Do you guys remember me? Yeah, get sidetracked by a marketplace find and picked up this, but the back end is a little bit short. So Chris is gonna have to create something because it is not level. It's not level, but you know what? It's still a beautiful old pie safe, and he will figure something out to make that top level. But you can see how it kind of slopes backwards. So Chris is finishing up the painting. And I'm sorry he thought he hit record, but you'll be able to see, yes, he's applying the second coat. So what he ended up doing is he got an edger, and then he attached the edger to one of the poles, and then very gingerly ran that edger slowly, very slowly along the edge of the ceiling, trying not to goop up. Now the problem is the dark paint underneath. You had to get close enough to cover up the dark paint that was previously painted. So far this is working out wonderfully. You can tell that it's the second coat. That's the nice thing about the tone on tone of white is, man, this was a tough job, and I'm glad that he figured out. So that attachment he was able to tape onto it. Wasn't a perfect fit. He ended up taping it on. He went to Home Depot looking for the attachment, and they said they had 3 in stock, and you know how that goes, and there were none to be found. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Yes, unfortunately Chris forgot to hit, or he thought he hit record when he was achieving taping on. Hey, you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do to get something done. He went to Home Depot looking for the part, and it wasn't there. So, okay, yeah. I wish I could have seen him do it also, because I was not there at the time when he was doing it. So, anyway, the house is painted. Well, that part of the house is painted. And I'm glad I chose my color wisely, because we're not painting that again. Oh my gosh, 15 feet ceilings. I know a lot of people are doing open concept houses, so somehow it is getting painted, but I'm telling you, I don't think in my lifetime I'm painting that ever again. So give me a quick comment down below. Do you have that open concept house? Is there space in your house that you're like, yeah, one and done, I'm getting it painted and then I'm not painting again, or I never painted it because I cannot reach it? So I hope that you're enjoying our journey. Yes, we're just trying to get bits and pieces done in the house before we really like move in. No, we haven't had any bites on our house. Oh, so keep saying those prayers for you. We've had lookers, but no takers quite yet. So I guess God's plan was us to slowly move all our items in, because we did have a lot of items. Who doesn't? To move into the new house. So again, thank you for the support of our new channel. I enjoy reading all your comments. I can't thank you enough. So we will see you next time, guys, and you can see what adventure we're up to. Thanks for watching. Bye.